Hi! Welcome back to Taste, Try, Travel.
We are happy that you are here with us. We are down to one of our last Disney videos.
Yeah.
It's gone so fast.
It's almost cruise season, yay!
Yes,
Anyway.
but today we wanted to save one of my favorite restaurants till almost last. We are here at the Polynesian Village Resort right on Bay Lake.
I'm doing a hula.
We've always loved the South Pacific.
You can't see my hips, but they're moving.
We honeymooned in Fiji, so we've always kind of
loved the South Pacific.
This. Yeah. So this has always been a favorite resort of ours. We are dining tonight at Ohana, the family-style Polynesian / Pan-Asian restaurant, which is my favorite food.
Sounds good.
So excited.
Yes.
So come join us
as we taste the Polynesian culture Disney style.
That's right.
How about that?
And maybe see some fireworks.
Oh, maybe.
Come on with us.
I have a reservation at Ohana tonight.
Pineapple Lanai, is that what that was?
Apple Lanai.
I've never seen that. That must be new.
All sorts of Dole Whip stuff. They have
Oh.
alcoholic and non-alcoholic, mixed with different fruit juices. Look really good, but in preparation,
We're
nothing's
not
going
eating
in.
anything. Exactly. One area that we want to see if we can show you, the bungalows. So these are over the water, and they're, I think, only for DVC members, and they are crazy expensive. Beautiful sand beach. And if you can see in the distance, that, my blurry finger, is the Contemporary Resort. One of the other original hotels here on Bay Lake. And then that is all the Grand Floridian Resort. So these were the three original: Grand Floridian, Polynesian, and Contemporary. Did they open right as Magic Kingdom opened?
Yes, one of the original. Although
Yeah, they
Grand
all open.
Polynesian are the Grand Floridian, isn't it?
That's not original?
No,
Sorry,
that opened in the 80s.
my bad.
This opened in
guys.
71. Contemporary opened in 71. So what's neat about the Contemporary and the Polynesian is it was that unique style of building that they were just doing back then. It was the future, where they would build a steel frame and then build the rooms modular, and they would just slide them in. They did that here and at the Contemporary. So the thinking was, is as they upgraded, they could just slide it out, redo it, slide it back in, but they found out that that was terribly expensive. So they just left them in, and they just redo them as they need to. So anyway, it's just neat that they did both of those like that. So.
All right, so Chris went to get some little bit of footage. I just wanted to mention something. If you are traveling here to Walt Disney World and you want reservations at a certain restaurant, it can be a little tough sometimes. The rules are you can make dining reservations 60 days prior, but if you're staying at a Disney resort, you get a couple extra days on top of that. Hi.
Sorry.
So I knew I wanted to come to Ohana, but at 60 days out, I checked for reservations and everything was gone, meaning that the people staying at the resorts had booked everything. But I wasn't too worried because I know from experience and from talking to people and dealing in the restaurants here that people make a lot of reservations for multiple restaurants in a day. And then they kind of hang on to them and wait to see what they're going to feel like, what their kids are going to feel like. Right now, you have to cancel the reservations 1 day prior to avoid a $10 per person cancellation. So if you check maybe 2 days, 1 day, same day that you're wanting to go, a lot of times things will open up, and that's exactly what happened. Last night, I was waiting, I kept checking, and finally a reservation came available at 7:15 for us. Snagged that reservation, so we're so excited because fireworks at Magic Kingdom are at 8 o'clock, and we are able to see them from the second floor, so depending on where our table is. So just an insider tip for you, if you do want a particular restaurant, try it the 60 days out, but always try just a couple days out as well, because lots of things open up.
So I've stayed here one time in my life. It was when I was extremely young. As I was growing up, when coming to Disney, because I've been coming on my entire life, we used to live right around the corner, and all my family worked here, so we'd get in for free. So we came all the time. So we would stay at some of the resorts here, but they were always the cheaper resorts. This was considered like the adult, or it wasn't considered, that's what I considered it, like the adult resort.
Right.
Where you stayed if you were an adult, but kids didn't get to stay there because they say the cheap things. Kind of like in Las Vegas, it was Caesar's Palace. My parents, when they would go to Las Vegas, stay at Caesar's Palace. When I went with them, we would stay at Circus Circus.
Oh no!
Yeah. So that's the way I think of
bit of a
the
difference.
Polynesian. This is the fancy place that only the adults get to stay at.
I made it to the second floor. Come on up, it's time for dinner at Ohana.
Thank you. Do you want me to sit across or right here?
You can sit right here.
I'll sit right here? Okay. Right by the windows.
So they tell you you're not supposed to ask for a firework view table. So I was just crossing my fingers, letting fate decide for us, and we ended up at the perfect table. I'm so happy. I'm so hungry.
Point at the Magic Kingdom.
Straight ahead. We just dug into the salad. We're both so hungry. It's actually really nice. It has kale, some spinach. Oh, here are our drinks. Thank you.
I'll be back with you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
There we go. Okay.
Carrots, tomatoes. It has some real finely sliced onion, red pepper, yellow pepper. It's a really pretty salad, and the vinaigrette is delicious. There's a local orange, local citrus, a little bit sweet. It's a salad. It's a really good salad, and we're hungry.
Nice.
Cut that out.
They brought us a skillet, pork dumplings, soy glazed chicken wings,
Yum.
Polynesian noodles, which are delicious, by the way. I love those. And some broccolini, which may or may not end up on my plate. It's really filler. It's filler. Don't let them fool you.
We've had a lot of alcohol this week, more than we ever typically do. So tonight I'm going with the Nojito. So this is the...
Hold on. Real quick. I'm going to stop you.
We say that every single time. Nobody believes us.
I'm sure nobody believes us because that's all you see on camera, but we really don't drink that much. And tonight I really wanted it to be about the food, so I got the Mojito, which is basically a mojito with no alcohol. Woo. Perfect. Okay, to the main event.
Wow.
That's it. It was good. Moving on.
Moving on to dumplings.
Those are so good. They have the seasoned pork, and they're actually tossed in the sauce. So you still get, instead of having to dip each one, this flavor all on the outside. These are always my favorite. I have a feeling we'll be getting many more refills of noodles.
But before I do take that pause, I'd like to indicate that this is our guest members here at Ohana. So right now, put your hands together for your waiters, your waitresses.
Describe
Nice.
that.
Nice and sticky. So I know there is a coriander, almost like brown sugar glaze on the outside. Not super crunchy, but I'm okay with that. Actually, never mind. Part of it is really crunchy. Smells like heaven. You probably can't see it, but the flavor's gone all the way into the chicken. It's not just sitting outside. So these have been sitting in the little marinade, maybe. But they're always so good. Little bit of black and white sesame seeds on top to give it crunch. And yes, we'll eat our greens.
All right, they make you work for this one. You just can't grab it and pop it in your mouth like everything else. It's cut down the back, nice and easy for you to do. Just peel those little things away. Be sure and pinch the tail so you can get the tail meat too.
It's a pretty good size.
Well, it's good. Tastes like shrimp flavor on it.
This is the teriyaki glazed sirloin, I believe. I like medium well, so I grabbed this piece. So there's a couple different cooking times, temperatures in the same little platter. You can really tell it was cooked over an open fire. You can taste the char on the outside, which is delicious. It has a nice teriyaki glaze on it. I'm not like the biggest steak person. I think I'll probably eat more like noodles and chicken and shrimp, things like that. But it's really good. The dumplings?
Dumplings, I mean? Sorry.
I'll be eating more of those too. So I think the steak is done very well. I just probably won't eat a whole lot of it. All right, chicken thigh, grilled over an open fire as well with chimichurri on it. Okay, so it has lost a little bit of its crispiness. I mean, but good chicken. It's not dry. I wish the chimichurri was a little saltier, but you know I like things salty. Not bad at all. But I'm still gonna probably eat the chicken wings, the noodles, and the dumplings. That's just what I like.
That's just how we are.
Just the way we are.
We like appetizers better.
Yeah.
Pork dumplings, honey, for your chicken wings, romaine noodles, and my pleasure.
Look at that. We cleaned up good. We ate it all. Wow.
Alrighty.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Ain't no one have any tummy room for that.
Don't. So full. It's spectacular looking. I mean, that
Smells good,
looks
too.
incredible.
What is it?
It's a pineapple coconut. Is that right? Pineapple coconut bread pudding with a caramel sauce and vanilla ice cream on top. And it's the size of a small baby. But let's try it. I like the topping and the caramel sauce way more than the bread pudding. Just not a fan of bread pudding.
We got seconds of wings, noodles, pot stickers. We ate most of it. We're so full. But I'm really happy, I think Chris is too, right? That the food stayed good. You know what I mean? We were really worried that after, what, it's been 5 years now since we've been here?
Yeah.
That maybe the food quality would go down or they would change the recipe, but I feel like I have sticky all over me.
Exactly.
It's still really, really good.
We're so full. Ohana, best favorite restaurant, even though it's not her birthday, took her to Ohana.
You took me. Maybe start that over again.
All right, you took me to Ohana.
There we go.
And as usual, it was wonderful. It has changed a little bit. They used to bring skewers out like a Brazilian steakhouse, and you'd say, I want 2 shrimp and 1 steak, and they'd pull it off, put it on your plate, but the flavors were still there. And of course, we love all the chicken wings and the pot stickers and the noodles. Those are our favorite. So good.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yep. Did we do anything else? We did Ohana tonight. Is that enough? Yes, it is.
Ohana can stand on its own.
It can. It's a great restaurant. Thank you for watching tonight. Be sure and like the video. Be sure and subscribe. Hit the alert. And remember, in maybe like a month, somewhere around there, depending on when this one comes out, we're going to be starting our cruise season with the inaugural sailing of the Wonder of the Seas, where we get to do all sorts of fun cruise stuff. Until then, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.